first and 10. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's second and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
21G, 21G.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. Tua going to give it to Achane. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Tua now on third down. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
That's fielded at the 7. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Man acquired by trade in the offseason, it's Joe Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here we go. From the gun, here's Stroud.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the handoff, this is Achane. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Now whistles and a timeout. Off play action, it's Tua. This one intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football at their own 40.
You see, Mike, anytime the quarterback is hit right as he's about to release the ball, there's just no telling where this ball is going to end up. In this case, it leads to the easy interception, but you have to give credit and give the assist. That pass rush is what created that turnover.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They send the tight end in motion. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 28-yard line. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
This one complete to Jordan. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. Oh, he's got a man, and he caught it. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this 1st quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. Nice run here on 2nd down, inside the 5, with more options now available for 3rd and goal.
Oh, hey.
Now Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here's Berrios on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
All right, come on.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And you'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Dell motioning over. They'll run on first down with Mixon. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Second and 7. On play action, Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Houston.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Oh. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Now a first down throw for Tua. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a give to Achane. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. 3rd and 9.
All right, go low left side.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
Here we go. Ready. Nike Texas.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
All right.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On the ground, it's Akers. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Running is Akers. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Tua. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Hey, uno more.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's Tommy Townsend now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap for Tua. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Here we go. Good.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Texans 17, Dolphins 10.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
Jason Sanders to kick off one.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
On the tweak, right? Hey, south, south, south. Buggy. Hey, south, south, south. Good.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's brought in right side by Pickens. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Here we go. Buggy. Hey.
Stroud to throw here on first and... Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Stroud gives it to Pierce. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
That's another Houston Texans. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up second down.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Let's go now.
Dell motioning over.
Flash, flash, flash.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Berrios on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Here's Achane. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. Second and a yard. Slot man in motion right. A run out of the gun with Achane. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now, faking the give, he will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards.
All right.
They'll run here with Akers. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Dell motioning over.
Why, Tony?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Texans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Berrios on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Tua now on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's got it! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing again, it's Tua. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Saving his best for the playoffs. His touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
All right.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Whoa.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Hey, uno.
Here's Akers. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is caught. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Berrios on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Here we go.
5-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Putting the tight end in motion. Again, it'll be Mixon. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Berrios on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. To the goal line and in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Dolphins 31.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here we go. Hey.
On the give, this is Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Oh, ready.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker.
Let's give this defensive unit a lot of credit. They come out thinking they're going to defend a field goal try, and next thing you know, they're defending the fake. But they were all in the right position. They were all executing their responsibilities. They don't fall for anything, and what was once a good drive has now come to an end.
Hill brought in motion. They'll drop to throw, sending it deep for Waddle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2. He's going to look downfield once again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. Again, working deep downfield. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. What a big play on 4th and 10. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes.